Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmanian show.
Tasmanian show.
Tasmanian show.
You already know what it is.
Oh yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies, and today we talking about 50 Cent versus Hurricane Chris. Now, this was a little bit different because the last thing I heard from Hurricane Chris, I know a lot of y'all are just going to say, hey, baby, but I'm not going to do that to Hurricane Chris. He got a really dope song with Justin Bieber called Poppin' My Shit. Shout out to my sister Jay. She put me onto that joint, so go check him out. Not too much on him. But 50 Cent has his G-Unit Studios in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's where I guess Hurricane Chris is from. So he's been having some things to say about the money that he's bringing into 50 Cent. But he talking about 50 Cent ain't putting no money in his pocket. So let's hear what Mr. A Baby got to say.
He got to Shreveport. Ask him how the got to Shreveport. Matter of fact, listen to it out of somebody else's mouth besides the to the you sitting around and hear both sides of the story. Ask your right-hand man how he got to Shreveport. The was homeless. I took the nigga there and spent $30,000 out of my motherfucking budget so the nigga had somewhere to stay. My family stayed there. I was good. I put this in a hotel and ran through my budget. This put us on the road on a bullshit ass promo tour and ran through the rest of my budget. You think this bitch ass nigga reach out and said, hey, 50, what came? Nah, so you got around you, nigga. Then, when your right hand man and me get on the phone, he telling me that he told you, man, book some local artists for this shit. Say, you said they just gonna come. They just gonna be there. So, once again, you ain't think we was good enough for you to spend none of the money with? What the f***? Goddamn. The city good enough for you to come do everything you're doing? You couldn't spend no money with none of my young niggas out there. Goddamn, homie. Damn, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. Just watching that video, it just feels like there's a lot of sense of entitlement from the Ari Spears, the Vlad TV, everybody, the pandemic money. I don't know what's going on, but just the sentiments of like, yo, like, just because someone comes in and they got the money, like the psychology that people feel like you can come up out here and use our land and get this and that. He got the money to pay for it. Like he can spend his money wherever he wants to spend his money. So in that breath, I don't get it. Like, how'd your man's like, it's like, what are we arguing? Like, you feel entitled, and maybe because he's Hurricane Chris, he might feel the pressure of his city. Like, yo, you got to tap in with 50. And maybe it just may not work, but just because 50's coming into the city does not mean he has to work with you. He can work with whoever he wants. But we're going to check out what 50 Cent has to say about Hurricane Chris and the whole Shreveport, Louisiana thing.
Build some sort of noise to drop a record, and it didn't work because it's just like when the whole event and everything is positive, and you come with I'm gonna kill somebody energy, and they go for what exactly? For building the economy in a city that needs it. When you got that many people there that understand it, the smarter people that's there look and go, this fool just want clicks on the thing, like on the machine, because you can't. There's nothing negative about it. You can't find a negative point in that specifically. Even I took away from hip hop and made it humor and harmony. Made it the comedic side of things. Let's laugh. Let's love music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it being, because that energy, if we bring that and then something happens, they go, oh, it was this that did it. You know, and people assumed that we couldn't have a good time there, but we, you know, obviously we did.
And you had Louisiana artists there.
Yeah.
And P was there. Fredo Bang.
Fredo gets played in my rock. Like that kid, I don't play it. Hey, baby, like that was 1,000 years ago, bro. Like that's not in my playlist. Like, you know, like these kids, like Fredo, look, he was like, yo, I don't even know I know the word for word the songs because I'm listening.
I ain't gonna hold you. 50 Cent, man, he's a troll. He ain't heard nothing since A Baby, and I'm not here. Look, I love 50 Cent, but I'm not gonna do that to Hurricane Chris. Make sure y'all check out Hurricane Chris song with Justin Bieber, Poppin' My Shit. But he's saying that he gave him an opportunity to make a really great song or whatever for the weekend, and that didn't happen. I love what 50 Cent was saying. I didn't know that's why I know he had his Tikoon Fest. We need to bring that back, Taz Tikoon. That's a whole nother thing. But humor and harmony, for him to do a festival based around comedy and thinking about what comes with, you know, hip hop. So you have a person that's trying to make a comedy R&B event about hip hop, and it might just be misbranded. Like the alignment might not just be there, and maybe Hurricane Chris can't get that. Maybe he only sees 50 Cent as a rapper, but it's like on a brand standpoint, that didn't make sense. So I get it. You might feel entitled, like, yo, I feel like I should be performing at my city. And you could be giving money to different people, but it's the pocket watching that I don't like. Like, you can't tell nobody how to spend their money. If you want to pay the police, if you want to pay the people or pay the streets, it just sounds like you want his money. Whether it's power, maybe you should audition for a TV show, like, or something like that. It might not be that you can't work with him, but it might just not be in that capacity. But when you starting to say, I'm about to shoot shit up, or not saying that, but like just the violence or whatever, or the aggression, it's like, what's up? But we're going to get into this clip now of Hurricane Chris basically talking about why 50 Cent spent $500,000 with the police because he want to keep shit secure. Like, I don't get it, but we're going to check this clip out now.
Rolling no Louisiana legends pocket, but you pay the police $500,000. What type of bitch ass shit is that? Nigga, you ain't fucking with my city, nigga. You taking advantage of my city, nigga, cause shit cheap and shit costs way less than it costs where you from. And y'all stupid, slow motherfuckers so crazy that y'all gonna let this nigga come down here and not show no love to Louisiana. This nigga ain't booked no Louisiana artist. This nigga ain't booked Big Papa. This nigga ain't booked B. Will. This nigga ain't booked Hurricane. That nigga didn't even go to Baton Rouge and get no boosies or no webbies. Like, nigga didn't fuck with us. Nigga came to take advantage of us. Shreveport had cheap ass land. He came and bought that shit, and a nigga don't give a fuck about fucking with us. And he just showed you that by paying the police $500,000 when we got young niggas out here starving, when we got young niggas out here killing each other. That fucking money could have went to anything to help the motherfucking youth. We don't need more money invested into the police, nigga. We need more motherfucking money invested into the community. We need motherfuckers who know the community, who know the people, who willing to put their motherfucking feet on the ground to make a difference with their influence. Fuck your money, nigga. We don't care nothing about it, nigga. You think these white people ain't been having no motherfucking money in Louisiana, nigga? They using you to come through this motherfucker and to pay the city up. Nigga, they finna use you to rebuild the roads. They not finna use you to help the youth, nigga. Louisiana give a fuck.
So I noticed that none of the people that I felt like put on for Shreveport had they weren't booked. Like you said, they weren't like booked, but they kind of were in the city. So they was kind of making their way and making their own plays while they were there. Right. So how do you feel like, what would have been the respectful thing for 50? How should he have organized this, do you think?
Like any promoter do. Like, first of all, it's your event. You organize it however you want to organize it. I ain't here to tell you how to run your event. But if you want to do more like research on the community, that will help you be able to understand that we got artists that's popping that will actually rock that stage. So it's like, if you would have came to Dallas, you would have booked all of the big people, yeah, but you would have put Yella Beezy on the book. If Mo3 was still
in that clip, he was going off like the energy comedy. If he doesn't live stream Hurricane Chris, you might want to take this opportunity to start streaming because he's super funny. The part that I don't get that was contradicting is when he was like, so what do you think 50 Cent should have done? Well, I ain't gonna sit here and tell nobody else what they should do with their money. That's what you've been saying the whole time. What 50 Cent should be doing with his money. And then he was like, well, if he would have done some research, he would have been, to me, it sounds like you want somebody to recognize you because in your head that you should be recognized. Like, that's what it feels like, recognition, because it's like, that is completely contradicting. He says, what should 50 have done? Your opening statement was, well, I can't tell nobody else what to do with their money, but do your research. So essentially, you blacking out on 50 Cent because he ain't do no research. That's what I'm getting from that. I don't know. You're talking about what he didn't do for certain people and then how he came down here to buy the land up because it's cheap. If you wanted the land, why you ain't buy it up? If you wanted to put people on, like he came from New York, came to your city, and then created opportunities, but now he's wrong for doing that, and they using you up. And I'm like, the psychology behind it, like I said, like, still shout out to Hurricane Chris. I like that song, Popping My Shit. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to knock that, but that something's not clicking. But we about to get into a clip of 50 Cent responding back to Hurricane Chris.
How can you win a war with someone who doesn't identify when they lost? You can't, so you just let those people go. If somebody says something, you go, wait, that was stupid. Don't even respond to that shit. You like, that was stupid.
50 Cent, man. 48 Laws of Power, the 50th Law. Just the whole statement about like you can't argue with anybody that can't identify when they lost, right? It's the back and forth. 50 Cent, like if you can get into a beef with him, you get in the algorithm, like that might be your shot to go viral. He might still be giving niggas a chance just to go viral, doing internet favors. But Hurricane Chris posted this Instagram post and it says, academics, you got his BM mad. You got his BM, now he mad at all of us. Come help me talk her into staying, bro. I don't get the joke. Like, it's like you might be like, what you reaching out to academics for to come at 50 Cent? It didn't land. I don't even know if academics responded, but he put this gif of 50 Cent doing this walk. Like, I don't know what it is because Papoose does it too. Everybody takes AI when it comes to 50 Cent. They be looking for some dirt, but they be like, during the T.I. case, I feel like, well, not case, I say it like it's a case. God damn, these verses, you name it. But 50 Cent responded, and he said, the boy broke, talking about he want to take over, LOL, only in Shreveport. And it's a picture, Hurricane Chris with his dreads out. Entitlement, man, that's very dangerous. I'm not sure. I think even 50 Cent talked about it in his book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. The entitlement, like, will get you jammed up. Like, you living beyond your means and thinking that's your lifestyle or whatever it is. But he got a lot of smoke for 50 Cent. I would be thinking, like, damn, he came to your city. If I saw that was going on, that's like when Pharrell brought something in the water to VA. He brought this to your city, but you mad that he want to collab with you. So it's like, I'm a beef with you. But before we get up out of here, there is a local artist from Shreveport that has something to say about Hurricane Chris and has something to say about 50 Cent, because it's just like my sentiments is like, you mad at him for buying up all the land, so when did you do anything to put anybody else on in Shreveport, Hurricane Chris? You got that song with Justin Bieber, Popping My Shit, pop your shit. But let's take a look at this clip and see what the local Shreveport artists have to say.
I got something for you though, bro. What have you ever done for the city of Shreveport, a Shreveport artist? Who have you put on, or who have you tried to put in position? I don't even see you post Shreveport artists. I don't see Bebe. I don't see y'all really reaching back to help people. The only thing y'all ever did was gatekeep this whole time, man. Y'all been around celebrity for years and years and years and years and years. I didn't see y'all thinking about throwing no motherfucking festival, bringing these people down when y'all got that same power. Now y'all want to get mad when another man come to your own city and show you up. Now you feeling entitled. That's an entitlement thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching it and you just feeling entitled. That's all that shit is, man. You ain't worried about no goddamn Shreveport artist. You ain't worried about this person or that person. You mad because 50 didn't call you. That's what it was. You mad because he didn't call you. So get the fuck out your feelings. Because like I said, it's people like you, 3 Feet, Baby, all y'all, man. Y'all had the chance to do the same shit 50 doing. Now y'all want to get mad at another man, how he spending his money. Why you pocket watching another man pockets? See, that's the problem with my city. That's why celebrities don't come down here. Because the moment a nigga try to show love, that's when the hate start coming. But one thing, 50, bro, I appreciate what you did for my city, man, because you ain't gonna never be able to satisfy everybody, so you just gotta keep going no matter what, bro. I'm a Shreveport artist myself. You don't see me complaining about no shit like that, bro. I feel like I was supposed to have been on years ago. But the way you niggas gatekeep this city, it's a shame. And like I said, the way 50 tried to change that shit and got you niggas doubling back on Shreveport like y'all really care about Shreveport, that shit is crazy, man. And I'm speaking because I've been in Shreveport my whole life, cuz. You niggas ain't did shit for Shreveport. Period. So you shouldn't be telling another man that's coming down here trying to put shit into the city, you shouldn't tell him how to spend his money or what he should do. Man, y'all niggas be total fuck up with that shit, man.
Was you hearing him say that? Shout out to that artist. What's his name? Greedy P. Shout out to Greedy P, man. Like, get it out the mud. Get it yourself. Ain't nobody gonna put you on being entitled. Like, I felt the same way. Like, after I kept listening to the video, he's like, yo, y'all had y'all chance and you tried to gatekeep. My thing is, can't no man stop what God has planned for you. Can't nobody. You could do all that you can. But my thing I always tell people is that how can you expect God to bless you with what it is that you want when you trying to gatekeep from everybody else? You don't think God can't see you? Like, what is that about? Like, I don't know, man. So stop the entitlement. Put yourself on. Get up. We all got the same 24 hours. Stop being lazy. Like, stop expecting someone to come and save you. No one's going to save you. Save your money because one day it'll save you. But before we get up out of here, we got the clip basically about 50 Cent saying that he's going to pull back all his projects from Shreveport, Louisiana. It sucks if this is true or not because the people of the city are going to suffer. But who knows? But we're going to take a look at this clip before we get up out of here.
Pressure on the state projects and ours, and sometimes that accumulates.
All right, so if he's pushing back, what does that mean for Millennium Studios, which is now G Unit? What does it mean for the area that he bought for the Dome? What does it mean for Stageworks? What does it mean for all of the property that he bought?
I don't think it means anything about those.
He's going to keep everything or sell it back?
Well, he didn't have anybody to sell it to.
Well, that's, well, I mean,
yeah, I'm not going to hold you. Who knows? The way 50 Cent moves, even with 50 Stars, right? It's like he been beefing with Stars for years, but for some reason, he still be dropping these shows on Stars. I don't know if Ghost and Tommy, I don't know what's going on, but y'all see the type of influence that comes and money talks, and I think that people realize that with 50 Cent. I don't think that there's going to be any problem with what it is that he's doing. I think that the idea of the G Unit Studios, the film, and everything that he's doing, like Tyler Perry, like creating that land and creating the ownership from top to bottom, vertical integration. Nipsey Hussle talked about it. Excuse me. Nipsey Hussle talked about it a lot. I don't think that it's gonna. I can't speak for what he's gonna do next, but just with Hurricane Chris, man, come on, dog. Like, I think there's a different way to get somebody's attention. I feel like when somebody can't, they say if you can't join them, beat them. If you can't beat them, join them. Whatever the case may be. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you really gang, bang that like button, and if you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You tune into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's go.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor, and that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon. Damn, all your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.